Good morning, it's Saturday. Now I just got up and I remembered that I was tagged by Mark of Two Old Guys Vintage to do a kind of a small business, get to know yourself kind of thing, and then tag someone. And I totally forgot. There's been a lot going on in my house right now. So I decided to do a little bit different. I know, I'm just that person. And I'm going to tell you about a Christmas tradition that I do in my house. And my house is a little bit of a mess because we're getting ready to pack stuff, and I've been packing some stuff, and so there's a lot going on. And but ever since my kid, the cookie mix is in the background, that's what you hear. Ever since my kids were little, we always made Christmas cookies, always. And as they got older, sometimes they didn't want to do it with me, but they still wanted the cookies. Mom, are you making the cookies? Mom, because I'm 38 now. My daughter is 35, and they still want the cookies. And they live out back east in Pennsylvania. Now, let me tell you about the cookies. So the problem is that as you get older, your memory kind of fades a little bit. And I couldn't find my cookie recipe one year. And I went out, I finally did find it. And I went out to buy all the ingredients to make the cookies. So usually I'll make a themed cookie each year. And then I ship them back to them in this, Pennsylvania, and they usually get them right before Christmas. So that's what I usually do. Now, this one year, I was not feeling my best. I was having some medical things going on, and I went to buy the stuff to make the cookies. This is a double batch, by the way, because I'm doing things a little different this year. And I know I'll probably hear about it from them, but I don't really care. So I bought unsalted butter. Silly me. Well, I didn't realize it. I didn't pay much attention to it. I just bought the butter and came home so I could start making the damn cookies. And I tasted them. I didn't think they tasted weird or anything. It just so happened, though, they came out really good. And I actually iced them really well, and everything came out really, really good. So they looked beautiful, and I sent them back east, and I got a phone call like 2 days after they got them, and it was my son, and he said, "You didn't make these cookies." I said, "Yes, I did make the cookies." He said, "No, you didn't. You bought these cookies." And I said, "Justin, I made those cookies." And he said, "First of all, they're too perfect. They're perfectly decorated and everything. And second of all, they don't taste right." And I didn't think they tasted bad. I don't know. So I said, "Justin, I made those cookies." And he said, "No, you didn't, but it's okay. If you're going to take," because he likes to play the shame game, "if you're going to take away the Christmas holiday tradition, then I guess that's what we all have to, expect from you going forward." So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make the cookies again. And I did. And this time I filmed me making the cookies and I sent them the film. But I did use the salted butter this time. I used salted butter today. Now, I made a second batch that year, and I sent the second batch to him. And you know what my husband said as he was carrying them out the door? He just wanted you to make a second batch. There was nothing wrong with the first batch. And I thought, you know what? That's a sneaky little thing. I think you're right. It doesn't much matter, really. It's cookies. It'll take me probably 3 hours to make all these cookies and decorate them. Maybe 4 hours. So I'm probably not going to decorate them till tomorrow. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. But this has nothing to do with small business. But here's what I do want to tell you. That the economy is not so good. And things are a little crazy around the world and all over the place. And there's a lot of people just striving to make a living doing their regular job. And on top of that, they're taking on small jobs, part-time jobs. Now, wherever it may be, maybe it's driving somebody here or, picking up groceries for somebody or putting things online like eBay, or even here selling on YouTube and Instagram. We're all trying to make that extra little buck. But don't wear yourself out. Keep true to some of the things that you really, really are important to you, like these stupid cookies. Support small businesses. If you can't buy something, I'm not a buyer, so I'm going to be very honest. I'm not a buyer unless I really, really want something. If you can't buy something or you don't want to buy something, that's okay. But a lot of times our business on YouTube and Instagram depends on you guys giving us likes and just putting a comment. It turns the algorithm. I don't know how to hear that word algorithm. I know. But it does. It turns it different. So if you have a list, this is what I do. I have a list of people that I watch and that I'm kind of dedicated to. And what I do is I have all their shows listed on a piece of paper next to my chair. And if I can't get to see the live, I always make sure I go in and put a comment or a like. Even the haul videos, I might scroll through fast and see something and I'm like, did you sell this? Did you do this? Or just because I think it's important to support small business and to support each other. And this time of year, it's really important because we're all trying to make just an extra little bit just to get us through. So the cookies are being made, Justin. They're being made today. It's December 10th. I don't know when you're going to get them. I'll probably finish them by tomorrow and possibly get them out in the mail on Monday. So, Merry Christmas to you, Kirsten, Allison, Khalid, Caden, and James, and the dogs. Ace, I don't know the other ones. And now I think there's a cat too. I don't know. So, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you enjoyed these. I did make them. I am going to sprinkle them, and I'm going to ice them. And so who can I tag? Let's see. I think I'll tag Vintage and Vino, Jerry and Tim, and I'll tag Picasso Cat. So if either one of you guys are watching, go ahead and put out a video with 10 items that you're selling. And I'm not selling them right now. I just wanted to talk to you and show you my cookies. And you know what? I do taste the batter. I know. It's wrong. Sue me.